evening and welcome to your program, Nafdac and Your Health. My name is Harriet Parkinson. Now, we have repeatedly said on this program that the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, Nafdac, is solely established to safeguard the health of the nation. Ensuring the well-being of your health and my health is the mandate of Nafdac. This task, we dare say, the agency has been carrying out with utmost diligence and efficiency. However, there is a warpath with those who do not want you to enjoy good health. Those who would rather take money and leave you to wallow in sicknesses and diseases or even end up in the grave. I'm talking about the counterfeiters. They call them merchants of death. We heard Nafdac officials and police officers narrowly escaped being lynched by a mob at the Head Bridge Drug Market in Onitsha, Anambra State. This is our focus on today's program. Plus, Nafdac in Borno State talks stuff on drug abuse. I must tell you, it is a fully loaded package. Don't miss any part of it. Do stay with us. Once again, my name is Harriet Parkinson.
Shine your eye, shine your eye. No buy sugar, flour, vegetable oil, yeah. When no get vitamin A, I look. Food drink, when no get expiring days, it no good.
Una no hear am? Sugar, flour, and vegetable oil wey no get vitamin A logo and Nafdac registration number. Na katakata for anybody wey chop am. Person wey use salt wey get iodine inside, im brain go dey sharp and im bone go strong kakaraka. Only iodized salt wey dey for small size pack with Nafdac number and map of Nigeria na im good for body. Drugs, drinks, cosmetics and foods wey no get Nafdac number, manufacturer's address and expiry date na danger zone be that o. No buy, no use. My brother, injection no better pass tablet o. If person give you drug wey no get label, no gree. Because na your right to know the name of the medicine wey you want take. Na only toothpaste wey dem make for Naija na him Nafdac register. If you buy and use obodo oyibo made toothpaste, e fit dabaru your liver and kidney o.
Nafdac they want to make we take away.
Nafdac, safeguarding the health of the nation.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ẹ máa wọlé ẹ káàbọ̀ welcome sir.
Thank you.
Yes sir.
Ẹ kúlé o.
Ẹ ṣeun.
Báwo ni, how are you and your husband?
We are fine o. He's not back from work sha.
Iṣẹ́ lóògùn ṣe.
Ẹ jókòó ná.
Okay.
What will I give you? Àmàlà wà o. There is àmàlà with ewédú and gbẹ̀gìrì.
Well, bẹ́ẹ̀ ti ẹ rí. That sounds very tempting. But I don't think I will have time for that now. I'm just coming in from the south. I went there to do some regulatory works. It is in line with our resolve to rid this country of fake and adulterated drugs. Even self, from here, I will be going to the north.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, you see, I'm happy for you. The way you Nafdac people checkmate Chinedu Omaibo is highly commendable.
And that is what we are.
But I hope you are not contemplating to turn your searchlight to my side.
Well, Aburo, it is not in our character as Nafdac staff to disclose to anybody our next line of action. Suffice it to say that the agency is determined and resolute to crack down on all perceived enemies of the people. Those of you producing fake regulated products in any part of the country, we are all out for you. You mean you cannot even consider your aburo in this matter? It is not possible at all. Well, the best thing to do under these circumstances is to change for the better. After all, this is the era of change. Just make sure you do the right thing. Shongwami, subject your regulated product to Nafdac registration processes. If it is pure water or ABA or whatever, have it listed while investigation into the efficacy and others are looked into.
But you mean there's no way you can look the other side for one to make quick money in this time of recession? Please now. Me, I want to be packaging something for sale. Hope you won't come after me.
Well, that depends on what you are selling. Once it is at variance with the rules and regulations of Nafdac, Ironio, there is no safe haven for you at all anywhere.
No, please don't do that to me now, Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi. Do you want me to relocate like Chinedu and Malam? What you are doing is not nice, so.
Well, you can go anywhere for all I care. Inya Okami, just do the right thing.
Glad to know you're with us on Nafdac and Your Health. Do join the conversation on the attack on Nafdac officials and the police. Reach us through SMS or WhatsApp. The number is 0812 541 9549. The number again is 0812 541 9549. Please don't call us. Just send your message with your name and location. Thank you very much. Now, the job of Nafdac is to protect the health of the people by ensuring that every regulated product meets the required standard. However, how does one explain an attack from people you are trying to protect? Our crew went to the streets to feel the pulse of the people.
If it is true that it is fake drug they are producing there, they're supposed to evacuate them. They should go there with stronger force so that they can overcome them. Because if they continue like that, other places will continue to produce a fake drug and nothing will happen. If they can be able to curtail that one, then it will have a long way to help us in other places.
Certain proactive steps are necessary to be taken instead of now going after them where these things have been released, because there is a compromise somewhere before those things came in. Now, thinking of using force will not still stop it. Rather, it is going to bring reactions and counter reactions. They need us to be very, very honest in their approach by blocking from the channels those things are coming in.
Because fake drug kills. Fake drug can disfigure someone. So what the people did is very, very wrong. They should have allowed Nafdac to do their work, because Nafdac is a government agency.
What Nafdac did is very okay. Selling fake drug is equivalent to insurgency. A fake drug dealer is an enemy of this country. A fake drug dealer is an agent of darkness. It's not good selling fake drug to the people. One, you are destroying the economy. You are destroying the people's life. Normally, Nafdac should have gone there with a stronger force. They should, in fact, inform the people, because I know before now Nafdac have been giving people notice concerning fake drugs. It's good to eliminate fake drug totally in this country.
I think Nafdac are right in what they are doing. I call on Igbo people. Everybody likes money, but when you go about getting your money in a wrong motive, it's just a blood money, because somebody somewhere is dying because of complications as a result of fake drugs and all those things. I think the Nafdac are right. So I advise them to go back to reinforce.
Some Abuja residents there speaking on what they think Nafdac should do to check the activities of counterfeiters and their collaborators. Now, following what Nafdac officials call credible intelligence obtained from concerned members of the public regarding the connivance of drug counterfeiters from the Headbridge drug market in Onitsha, the Nafdac officials visited the warehouse for immediate evacuation of the substandard and counterfeit products as well as packaging materials. Nafdac and Your Health heard from good authority that the contingent of Nafdac officials and police officers were attacked by a mob under the watch of the executive members of the Plumbing Materials Market Association, Headbridge, Onitsha. Let's now join the Anambra State Nafdac coordinator, Dr. Christiana Esenwa in Oka. Good evening and welcome to the program, Doctor.
Thank you.
We received the reports that Nafdac officials and some police officers were attacked at the Headbridge drug market, where they were trying to evacuate some unwholesome drugs. Please tell us what really happened there.
What happened was that I particularly received the directive from our Director, Investigation and Enforcement, that we need to enter the market to remove some brown drugs and some other pending items. So on that fateful day, we sent an officer from Lagos Enforcement. And then my officers and 10 Mopo entered the market. When we got into the market, the officers went to the union executive, which is the normal thing we do. And then we are given 2 task force men to guide us in the operation, because usually when the task force are there with us, with our security men, the work usually goes smoothly. So on that day, we entered and then we went straight to the shop where we were to operate. Some items were discovered there that were banned. For example, there were some cartons of sodium phosphate tablets. There were also some cough mixtures with sodium, and we had some phenol tablets. They were all offending items. So my officers picked them and took them straight to the dealer's van that we stay with. After we finished with the drug session, because the market has a lot of sections, we finished with the drug session. My officers now went over to the plumbing section, the tools market, because nearby we have tools market where we discovered that the traders now hide their banned products. We headed there, and then we also found larger number of banned products. This time they were more in number. Also, with the aid of the executive, my officers met some other executive members there of the plumbing tool now. So they were moving the items. After they had recovered about, 50 cartons of the product, some of them were also coding for space, ammonium, and all that. At that point, a huge number of marketers, a very great mob, in their hundreds, came in full force. Some of them were with stone, some were with rods, iron rods, some were with planks, and even some carried the sachet water, the popular pure water bag, and were swinging at the officers. It was alarming because they were confused. Even at this point, the mopo that went to them had to run because the attack was very serious. They had to run, leaving my officers who were without arms. They were like stranded. At that point, they discovered that some of the Anambra State task force on counterfeit and fake drugs were in their midst. So they were very confused. They said they didn't know what was happening. All they knew was that the attack was getting more serious and they had no option than to find their way out. So after the whole thing, they were able to escape. In fact, when they got to the village now, they were threatening them that any exhibit that leaves the market will amount to the death of some of the Nafdac officers. So they had to drop all that they were carrying and fled for their life. That was what happened. So I just give God the glory that none of those things they planned were executed because my officers managed to flee for safety. And then when we arrived, the first thing we did was to go straight to the civic police station. We met with the DPO and told him all that happened. And the statements were taken. So the following day, the DPO now summoned the executive members to the station and their statements were taken. So as we speak, we also gave invitation to the union executive to report to the office for further investigation to know what actually happened. But not even one of them has reported to the office. Now, we told them that we need the person, the particular trader that we visited the shop that we carted away those things. Up to now, they didn't report to the office, neither did they bring the suspect and have those goods. So as we speak, no item, we didn't recover anything, nothing was brought back. The director of enforcement sent another team from Lagos. They were also with large numbers of motos. They came for a repeat exercise. But I'm sorry, the same thing happened. They were also obstructed. So we don't even know what is happening in that market. Because even to go back there for any sanction, my officers, including myself, we are scared of going there because we don't know what is happening there.
Doctor, will you say that this practice has been in existence for a long time?
Honestly, for a long time, we've been entering that market smoothly. We've been working with the union executives, with their task force. We've never encountered such a thing in a long time. But last year, we noticed that the market executives were dissolved. And now they have a caretaker committee that is taking care of the market. They are the ones right now operating in that market. So I don't want to attribute whatever has happened to anybody, but that is the situation right now. There is no substantive executive members in the market. They have a caretaker committee members who are holding forth for the executive members, pending when a new election is carried out. So we were told.
Now, what is the implication of buying and selling of these drugs that haven't been registered by Nafdac for human consumption?
Of course, we can expect that a lot of fake drugs and wholesome products are in circulation. People are going in there, buying banned products, buying expired products and wholesome products because the agency that is supposed to be knocking these things have been antagonized and nothing is being done for now. So we don't even know. We are just recommending that the executive to be summoned to the headquarters. It should be summoned and then something should be done.
Now, madam, you have said the contingents of Nafdac officials and the police were attacked by a mob under the watch of the executive members of the Plumbing Material Market Association at the Headbridge Onitsha. My question is, are you holding the association culpable? Because those items are not supposed to be in that section of the market.
Well, what they will tell you is that they don't know what each individual is keeping in their shops, in their warehouses. That is what they will tell you, that they cannot be held accountable because each person is responsible for the wares stored in their warehouses. So, except we investigate, there has to be thorough investigation for us to know the roles that the executive members are playing in what we are talking about now. I will not be able to say that the executive members are responsible for keeping these things in the various warehouses. So we need to carry out a serious interrogation to be able to find out what exactly is happening. I won't be able to say that they are directly involved.
Dr. Christiana Esenwa, the Nafdac State Coordinator in charge of Anambra, speaking with us from Oka, the state capital. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nafdac, safeguarding the health of the nation.
Now, our efforts to speak with a member of any of the associations were not successful. However, what is the legal implication of this development, you may ask? So we have joining us from Lagos, the Director of Enforcement and Investigations, Nafdac, Mr. Kingsley Jofo. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Kingsley Jofo.
Thank you for having me.
Now, legally, would you say there are implications of this attack on Nafdac officials and the police officers?
It is criminal. What they did, the mob, and the people who aided and abetted them, that is the executive of the plumbing section of the head bridge market on Onitsha, what they did was criminal in nature because people are not supposed to obstruct the officers of Nafdac in the course of their official assignment or duties, as well as officials of the Federal Task Force on Counterfeit and Fake Drugs and Unwholesome Processed Foods. Nafdac officers were in that group as well as the police. So what they did was criminal and it is punishable under the law. Under the Nafdac Act, Cap N1, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, as well as the Counterfeit and Fake Drugs and Unwholesome Processed Foods Miscellaneous Provisions Act, Cap C34, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004. Is either they go to prison or they pay a fine or both.
Looking at what happened in Onitsha, I'm so sure many Nigerians will want to know, what is Nafdac doing to ensure that such doesn't occur again?
Yes, Nafdac is investigating at the moment to fish out the people who were involved in it because they will not go unpunished. Nafdac is investigating because, that is the level of impunity. When our officers were there to protect even the people that were involved, because even the mob, they don't know that those drugs there, they could fall sick and those drugs will be used on them. And if those drugs are fake, it's either they die or something will happen to them. It will impair their health. So why will you now be the one fighting yourself? To us, it's just a misnomer. We are there to protect you, but you are like there to kill yourself or to harm yourself. We don't know where those drugs will get to. Anyone can use that drug without knowing that those drugs are fake. And for all you know, the people who put those drugs, who hid those drugs in that market, if for any reason they are in need of those drugs, they will not touch them. But the fact is that they will never know. Because when those drugs, they go into circulation, there is no label on it that is from that market or not. Imagine the issue of the tetanus toxoid that was there under temperature above 40 degrees centigrade, whereas it should be 4 degrees. Can you imagine someone that takes that? Is it not death? That is invitation to death without you knowing. This whole thing, our people should try and know who is protecting their interests and who is not. Only if the mob knew the people on their side, maybe they wouldn't have done what they did. It's so unfortunate. So Nafdac, we are taking action. And we are in touch with the various stakeholders as well. We want to get to the bottom of this because these things are being done by the counterfeiters themselves. They wanted to unleash a mob against us, people who were pelting our officers with objects, with stones, with some of these dangerous items. It is uncalled for and it is a dangerous trend.
Mr. Jofo, how should the people receive Nafdac officials and whose interests are they actually protecting?
The members of the public are enjoined to cooperate with Nafdac officials or officers in the course of their official assignment. They are to cooperate with them. It's even in their own interest and also in our own interest because we all are in this together. So they are to assist Nafdac officers. They are also to cooperate with them in the course of their assignment. We want to assure members of the public that we are there for them. We are not their enemies. We are their friends. And we see the work as not just helping them, we are helping ourselves by helping them. It's just like when you buy a big goat. There is no way you will eat it alone and you will be happy. You want everybody to share with you. Life is about sharing. Life is about caring. Life is about loving. And that's what we do at Nafdac.
The Director of Enforcement and Investigations, Mr. Kingsley Joffor, speaking on the legal implications of attacking Nafdac officials and police officers in the course of carrying out their duties.
Hey, I beg you, my bros, give me cough syrup there. This cough go kill man. Everywhere I go today, na so
Calm down, bros. Now, okay. Now only 800 naira. But since now you just give me 750 naira.
No be 400 naira they sell am.
Bros. Now before now, in fact, this particular cough syrup don't add money.
And that is
my bro, how far now?
Hey, bros.
I beg, give me 10 bottles of that my usual cough syrup.
No problem now. But you know, say na 850.
Voila, no, they just bring her.
What? Now what do you want to take 10 bottles do? You they sell medicine? I been now all the members of the family get cough at once?
Bros, catch break now. Nobody get cough. Now me want drink everything because if I take them at once, you go make me high.
Look, my brother, how only you go take 10 bottles of cough syrup at once? You know no say na overdose, and that one matter you they take your hand they find so even self. This cough syrup get something what people they call codeine, where if it cause kidney failure, bleeding inside your belly, I be make you even turn your brain upside down self.
My country people, make we know they take cough syrup pass waiting our doctor talk. And I beg make we they put to eye for our pikin them when they take cough syrup. Now the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, Nafdac, they bring una this message.
Now, drug abuse is a global menace which has continued to impact negatively on sound health and minds of the youth, who account for a greater proportion of drug abusers. In a move to counter the trend of drug abuse, Nafdac Borno State visited new prison formation Maiduguri to sensitize inmates on the health and psychological effects of drugs and substance abuse on the individual and society at large. The Nafdac State Coordinator, Mr. Nasiru Mato, joins us on the line from Maiduguri. Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Thank you so much.
Now, tell us about the visit to the prison.
In Nafdac, one of the strategies we adopt to reach out to numerous consumers and alike is through sensitization visits. Looking at issue of drug abuse is of significant concern to government, society, and families. We felt that youths are the most vulnerable. And when you look averagely, most of these youths are the ones you find committing things that are antisocial. So I think the visit will go a long way to kind of turn the mindset of youth towards being a better citizens for the growth of the Nigerian nation and the world at large.
So how did they receive you?
Actually, the inmates, all of them, look as if they are waiting for such a day. Even the officials of the prison themselves said that this is the first time thing of such a kind has happened to them. So really, it's a way forward the way they see it.
Now, tell us, what are the effects of drug abuse?
You see, drug abuse has effect negatively on the mindset, and some organ damage could result, and multiple effects such that a lot of vital organs could go bad, and then to some extent, there's likelihood of behaving antisocial and a lot more.
Okay, before I let you go, tell us about your surveillance activities in Borno State.
We are doing our utmost best. A few months back, 2-3 months ago, I sealed over 25 outfits engaged in sale of unregistered drugs. That is a good for the state. And most often we go on radio and make campaigns so that people should be careful of only consuming drugs that are approved by Nafdac and should avoid self-medication.
The Nafdac State Coordinator in Borno State, Mr. Nasiru Mato, speaking on some of the activities of Nafdac in the state.
Nafdac, safeguarding the health of the nation.
Abeg, I wan buy ACT anti-malaria medicine with antibiotics.
Oga, na dem be this.
Thank you. How much I go give you?
Before you give am money, you don check whether that medicine na better one abi na fake? Abi you never hear of mobile authentication service MAS?
Sure. So me see local trouble o. Wetin concern medicine with MAS?
See, make I tell you. Na Nafdac carry this mobile authentication service MAS come to take protect us from fake medicine dem. Shebi you dey see that shine wey dey that medicine be like recharge card own so?
Okay.
Take your hand scratch am. Wetin you see?
Like 10 digit numbers.
Oya send those numbers go the phone number wey dey the carton. Na free.
Hey, they don reply. They send me okay.
That one mean say the medicine na better one. Now you fit give am money. Anytime wey you wan buy anti-malaria or antibiotic medicine, make sure say na the one wey MAS get hand inside. Check, see the 10 numbers wey dey there. Then follow the steps to take sure say the medicine wey you dey drink na ogbonge one. Na National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, Nafdac, bring on this message.
And that's our package for today. But before we go, let us remind you that it is a criminal offense to attack Nafdac officials and police officers in the course of doing their statutory duties. The attack on Nafdac officials and police officers in the Headbridge drug market in Onitsha, Anambra State is being investigated, and Nafdac is working assiduously to check the activities of counterfeiters in that market. We also told you that Nafdac in Borno State has taken the enlightenment on drug abuse to the prisons. Let us help Nafdac to help us. If you want to know more about the workings of Nafdac, please reach us through SMS or WhatsApp. The number is 0812-541-9549. The number again is 0812-541-9549. Please don't call us, just send your message with your name and location. You can equally visit the Nafdac website on www.nafdac.gov.ng. You will also find information about the agency there. If you want to listen to the program again, visit www.gadopress.com. That is www.gadopress.com. Thank you very much. This program is a production of Gado Agency Limited under the sponsorship of the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, Nafdac. Many thanks to the drama crew. The producer is Godwin Odemije, assisted by John Chukuma and Ginika Tasiobi. Next Monday will be another time with you on the program. My name is Harriet Parkinson. Do stay and live safe. Good evening.